Family and friends, thank you for being here. It's a sad moment in my life, but we've got Stephen here. He's got his Jiminy Cricket on this side, always the conscience, and I'm just trying to do the best I can for him. So thank you for coming. And now I'm going to have the grandchildren and my kids read a poem. First comes the littlest one first, Chip.
When great trees fall, rocks on distant hills shudder. Lions hunker down in tall grasses, and even elephants lumber after safety. When great trees fall in forests, small things recoil into silence, their senses eroded beyond fear. When great souls die, the air around us becomes light, rare, sterile. We breathe briefly. Our eyes, briefly, see with a hurtful clarity. Our memory, suddenly sharpened, examines, gnaws on kind words unsaid, promised walks never taken. Great souls die, and our reality, bound to them, takes leave of us. Our souls, dependent upon their nurture, now shrink, wizened. Our minds, formed and informed by their radiance, fall away. We are not so much maddened as reduced to the unutterable ignorance of dark, cold caves. And when great souls die, after a period peace blooms, slowly and always irregularly. Spaces fill with a kind of soothing electric vibration. Our senses, restored, never to be the same, whisper to us. They existed. They existed. We can be better and better, for they existed.
Yeah.
Then Almitra spoke, saying, "We would ask now of death." And he said, "You would know the secret of death. But how shall you find it unless you seek it in the heart of life? The owl whose night-bound eyes are blind unto the day cannot unveil the mystery of light. If you would indeed behold the spirit of death, open your heart wide unto the body of life. For life and death are one, even as the river and the sea are one. In the depth of your hopes and desires lies your silent knowledge of the beyond. And like seeds dreaming beneath the snow, your heart dreams of spring. Trust the dreams, for in them is hidden the gate to eternity. Your fear of death is but the trembling of the shepherd when he stands before the king whose hand is to be laid upon him in honor. Is the shepherd not joyful beneath his trembling, that he shall wear the mark of the king? Yet is he not more mindful of his trembling? For what is it to die but to stand naked in the wind and to melt into the sun? And what is to cease breathing but to free the breath from its restless tides, that it may rise and expand and seek God unencumbered? Only when you drink from the river of silence shall you indeed sing. And when you have reached the mountaintop, then you shall begin to climb. And when the earth shall claim your limbs, then you shall truly die.
David.
Death is here and death is there. Death is busy everywhere, all around, within, beneath. Above is death, and we are death. Death has set his mark and seal on all we are and all we feel, on all we know and all we fear. First, our pleasures die, and then our hopes, and then our fears, and when these are dead, the debt is due. Dust claims dust, and we die too. All things that we love and cherish, like ourselves, must fade and perish. Such is our rude mortal lot. Love itself would, did they not?
We lack all knowledge of this parting. Death does not deal with us. We have no reason to show death admiration, love, or hate. His mask of feigned tragic lament gives us a false impression. The world stage is still filled with roles which we play. While we worry that our performances may not please, death also performs, although at no applause. But as you left us, there broke upon this stage a glimpse of reality, shone through the slight opening through which you disappeared. Green, evergreen, bathed in sunlight, actual woods. We keep on playing, still anxious, our difficult roles declaiming, accompanied by matching gestures as required. But your presence, so suddenly removed from our mists and from our play, at times overcomes us, like a sense of that other reality, yours, that we are so overwhelmed and play our actual lives instead of the performance, forgetting altogether the applause.
Jerry?
Jerry's done.
I can.
Oh, okay.
Yiskadal v'yiskada shemei rabo. V'yelmo divra hiroso v'yamlich malchusei b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chaye d'chol beis Yisrael ba'agolo v'zman koriv v'imru. Amen. Yehi shmei rabo mavorach liolmei almayo. Yisparach v'yishtabach v'yisporar v'yisramam v'yisnasei v'yishador v'yisalev v'yishalel shmei nekudsho lielo min kol broso v'shiroso tushbachoso v'nechemoso diamiron b'yolmo v'yimru.
Amen.
Yehi shmei rabo min shemayo v'chayim olenu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru. Oseh shalom b'mromov hu ya'aseh shalom olenu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen.
And where's Brian? Brian? Brad.
Invite anyone else, please.
Mm-hmm.